are we doing here, yo? Even PG's like, yo, come on, that's a travel. Now man's is open. My God, yo, dog. From Fugazi play. Man's is amped from Fugazi play, yo. Fugaga. What is that? That was horrendous. And they got you. I mean, they scored and they won out of the horrendousness. He said, move, clear out, man. God damn, that's a rattle. Good take, Reggie. But you're late in the clock. You got to increase the tempo if you want faster offense. What are we doing here? My goodness, good dog. The fact that he can pump it from Egypt. Okay, that's how you. My goodness, that boy Lee. I'm getting buckets for free. I'm on a spree. Good pass. That's gotta go. God, Morris, can you give me one? Curry been getting rebounds. Give me one, Morris. God damn, boy. What are we doing? That's the relocate. You guys are lucky. That's Steph on the relocate. You gotta guard that. What are we doing? Oh, and look right here. IQ right here by PG, the little thing. See that pump fake right there? It made Porter stay with him. See? And then that's why he passed. Now he's even more open. Because if he just passed, he would have rotated. My goodness, the little things. That pump fake made him stay. Is he going to shoot it? And look at Kawhi. Studio Kawhi. I'm in the studio. Studio Kawhi. What are we doing, man? Reggie. And then right here, see the screen? They screened on purpose. You see? And then Curry gets the mismatch. He gets the switch. He gets Morris on him. And you already know, now he don't want no screen. He was relocating, playing off ball the whole game, but he's going to kill when it's advantageous for him. And then he's going to kill him. It has to be. My Twinkle Toes with the spin? My God, Blender. My goodness. He said, come here, mister. I put you in a mixer. What do we? Good pass. That's and one. He's a damn son. That's a man. My goodness, boy. But you see the difference right here. So they adjusted. See right here. As we gonna pause right here and you can look right here, obviously pay attention. The little things. Ty Lue did a great adjustments real quick because he's seen what's going on with Curry, what they trying to do, right? They trying to scheme. So obviously he switched and he put PG on Draymond because Draymond be setting the screen. See what I'm saying? So they switched both of them and used IQ. As you can see, obviously PG now is guarding Draymond. That way when he does the screens and does the handoffs and does all of that, PG will switch onto Curry. You still got a great defender. As opposed to Morris, he's a good defender, but when for small guys, he's not moving that quick laterally, you know what I'm saying, to guard the smaller guys. But this is a way to guard Curry with his actions, you know what I'm saying, and force him to ISO on primary defenders because that's the one negative and the one weakness about Curry is ISO and primary defenders. See? Oh, okay. He's going to pass and try and get it off the off ball, relocate and try to do all that stuff. But if you switch everything and cancel that and you don't have Morris on him, you force him out the play. See, he's trying to run around again. Come get it. See? Good. You force Wiggins to shoot that, and he can make that, but that's what you live with, honestly. That's what you live with, not Curry. PG, what are you? Can't just be running to the paint, fam. That's great defense by Wiggins. You can't just be running to the paint, man. Good way to get it back and call timeout, but you can't just be running into the paint, man. You got to do better. He's like, we going to look at it. we gonna adjust. Okay, so what we doing right now? Screen, they double that. Okay, kill him. God damn, Bledsoe, and you slapped the nigga. Oh, my God. Honestly, though, normally last year and other years it'll be flagrant foul for every little hit to the head. Everything is flagrant foul. But this year I've been seeing a lot of situations where even though the man clapped the whole head top, when they see it's unintentional and it's like he's actually close to the ball, he just missed it. They're actually not even reviewing it. They're not even going to the, to the scores table, nothing. They're just letting it rock. And I've been liking it. See, so now Draymond just went to the line for a normal bonus 2 free throws. So, you know what I mean? He's like, I could have got it. But, they haven't been given only LeBron's one that I seen that they called it. But all the other ones, you can see that they're explaining to him. He was trying to go for the ball. He's trying to slap the shit. Okay. See, even Steve Kerr knows because he's a hooper. He's a hooper. He's like, yo, I'd rather it like this anyways, even if it doesn't benefit me. But look, they're doubling right here, C-Dog. This is where that advanced thinking and advanced IQ comes into play. You know what I'm saying? On this play, it looks like a normal play, but I'm going to break it down. So right here, you can see T-Man. T-Man, this is the one option. T-Man should stay spotted up there and stay in that situation, stay open right there and force, that way Draymond now has to make a decision. Draymond has to make a decision because now he's in waters and he has to guard 2. Tough waters has to guard 2 if Terrence Mann just stays out, and in that way he has an option. Whether he passes to one or the other, someone's going to eventually be open, whether it's through chain reaction or initially. But regardless, it's hard for one man to play 2 within great space. But then right here's the other option where Bledsoe catches it right here, and Bledsoe right now could obviously make a move, and he could obviously, stay right here and stay poised, stay right at the free throw line. That way, T-Man has a cut, you know what I'm saying? And with T-Man cutting, now you create another situation, another option, where now, again, Draymond is going to have 2. Draymond's going to have to make a tough decision and make a situation and think, what do I do here? Do I either stop the drive or do I go to Marcus Morris at the 3? Which one? Regardless, again, he's going to have to guard 2. If you stop the drive, you skip past it to Marcus Morris. If you go to Marcus Morris, you hit T-Man on the cut. Regardless, 2 of those situations is great options where it could actually work and you can get a bucket out of it. You know what I'm saying? You always want to put someone in a situation where they have to guard 2, especially when they double PG hella far away. Which this is perfect. You got to kill on these opportunities, take advantage on the opportunities. And this is what the worst case scenario happened right now. T-Man has to use IQ, and he has to, this is where KYP, know your personnel, read and react. You know what I'm saying? All of those cliche statements actually matters. You have to know your personnel. You have to understand that Bledsoe is not Kawhi. Bledsoe is not PG. Even Marcus Morris, where now if they have a mismatch right there at the free throw line, most of the times they're going to catch it. They're not just going to go to the paint or do anything. They're going to catch it, scan the floor, right? They're going to read and react, and they're going to look at, see, okay, you know what? Let me just stay here and scan the floor and then pass. But Bledsoe, this is where KYP comes in. Bledsoe is predominantly a paint man. He's going to attack at all times, attack in all situations. Bledsoe gets the ball here, and his first instinct is going to attack. So T-Man should read this situation and have IQ and say, you know what? I'm going to not cut. I'm going to just spot up in this situation because the KYP is Bledsoe with the ball. If it was PG with the ball, maybe I cut like he did before, right? If it's Kawhi with the ball, maybe I cut because they're not just going to run into the paint in this situation, right? They're going to know PG got doubled and they're going to scan the floor. But this is know your personnel. And obviously, you know what I mean? This is where it comes down to. So when you look at that situation, you're kind of like, okay, you know what? Let me use IQ. So this is the worst case scenario that's going to happen. You're going to see exactly what I'm saying. So right here, look, Bledsoe now, he gets it, and Bledsoe actually attacks while T-Man cuts. And then now look, the wasted opportunity. Just cancel the whole 2-on-1. Curry gets back in time. And then even T-Man right here. Come on now. This is where OG, when he first came in the league, some guys like this were the 3-and-D guys. They just come in the league or role players. They don't take advantage of situations and be aggressive of situations. Right here, T-Man next level, especially after the playoffs he just had. You're like, he doesn't even look at the paint. He doesn't even look at his take. Shoot a midi, do a step back, go to the paint and attack this guy in and out, Euro, something, floater. There's so many different takes you could take right here. He doesn't even look at the basket. He actually runs away and doesn't even look to be aggressive. Just basically, yes, the opportunity got canceled with Bledsoe, but right here, you're still open. There's still something you could do. Still be aggressive. Advance your game individually. Don't just be a role player and get it only in certain situations. And then now look, he runs all the way. He doesn't even look at the rim. He just runs out, panicking. Look at him. Look at Lee. Lee stumbled. He doesn't even look. Look at him. He's running all the way from the paint free throw line all the way to half court, fam. Forced pickup. This is what we're doing? T-Man, you have to look at the rim, do something. Now you have to, now one man's going to be aggressive. Kill, they help, kick out, beautiful. There you go. Morris said I could score it. That's what you got to do. You see how Reggie takes advantage of his opportunity? You got to do the same thing, T-Man. Kill. Stop being just, role player, generic. Oh, hey, I don't have it. Hey, pass it off. What are we doing? Like, and you see what happens when you force Curry to ISO and you switch everything and there's no mismatch. He's going to struggle. He's looking for the relocating those opportunities. And look, Reggie Jackson, my God, taking advantage again. He said, I'm a kill him, friend. My goodness, yo. It's the problem. See right here. You see right here? You see how they set the screen again? Sets the back screen. And then right here, as they set the back screen, you can see, obviously, Morris is on him again. They got another switch because Eagle, they're using IQ, man. They're using IQ now again. They got Morris on him again. And look right here. See? And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Right here, normally, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's too much space. Normally, because, remember, this is game within a game. The last play, what happened? Morris got cooked because he played tight on Curry, and Curry chefed him and actually, you know, put him in the pot and mixed it and cooked it and blended it well. You get what I'm saying? And got a layup. So right here, he's conscious of that. You know what? Let me sag off. Let me not get beat this time. But with Curry, that's too much room. You can't do that. Oh my God, it's about to be kaboom. My goodness, that's Curry. He can get buckets in a hurry. My God, ice cream? No McFlurry. Yo, what are we talking about, man? And then right here, you see, T-Man stays out. Perfect. See, no one cuts now. So now Bledsoe has the paint. You see what I'm saying? KYP, know your personnel. Both teams are adjusting as each play goes on. They're getting better and getting better and getting better. And using IQ, this is what chess match is all about. It's a game within a game. You ought to force Curry to just not be a part of the play. He's going to set the screen. You see him? Set the screen. You see how they switch PG on him? Now he can't get no bucket because he's not just going to ISO. This is my only negative with Curry. See? And then now look at this Fugazi offense, because what happens when Curry's trying to switch, screen, whatever, sometimes you could cancel him out as opposed to just have the ball and kill. See right here, PG? And then you see the difference? PG has the ball and he's ball handling and he's killing and he's dictating what's going on. Draw the foul. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking. That's the difference sometimes with Steph Curry. Even when he's killing, that's why, you know, the finals MVP, all those situations don't be happening because he don't be just forcing it. He just, you know what I mean? Good pass. Okay? That's how you... My goodness, now he's going to take advantage of transition. Pay attention. He's going to relocate. You know it's coming. My goodness, boy. I told y'all, man, Curry can get buckets in a hurry. You got to always pay attention to him. He's going to take advantage. That's being smart by Curry. He knows I'm not ISO. I'm not just going to kill you on the one-on-one, ball on a string. I'm not going to just kill my primary defender like that, only if it's a mismatch. So if I'm not going to get the mismatch and y'all going to switch everything, I'm going to push it in transition. I'm going to relocate, get it off the screen. Oh my God, it's clean. That shit is green. My goodness, boy. You mean, what are you talking about, man? That's buckets. Yo, you gotta, at all times. That's why he's so tough to guard, man. Because even when he passes, he's not standing still. He's moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch him at all times, yo. You gotta pay attention at every single second. All right, so what are we doing here? This is a crucial possession right here. What are we doing here? Okay. You see the screen? Yep. Okay, see the pass right here? They double PG right here. It came down to this play right here. Right here is like, again, KYP. Now this is just reading and reacting, being IQ and trying to read advanced deep level thinking, right? Before the play happens, read it. So right here, there's two options. I'm going to have to interact with you guys and make y'all think who should be the better person he passes to, Bledsoe or T-Man. So I'll give y'all a couple of seconds to think and make your decision. You know what I'm saying? T-Man or Bledsoe, who is the guy that more should make the most IQ pass and should pass it to? Let's think. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Let's see whose IQ is moving. Let's see who IQ is moving, all right? Let's go see which one is the more IQ pass, and I'm going to break it down. Let's see. So obviously right now it comes down to, you know, Damian Lee. It comes down to his decision-making between which IQ. What's IQ right now? You have one pass to Bledsoe or you have one pass to T-Man. Which one is the better pass? Which one is the more IQ pass? And obviously it depends on the defender. That's the whole point. See, right now, yes, if you guessed it, T-Man looks like the more IQ pass, but it's cap. No, it isn't. It's not the more IQ pass because it's actually the pass that's further away. He is more open. He's the most open person right now. So it looks like, okay, that's the guy who should be getting the ball. That's the reason, though, why he shouldn't be getting the ball. So I'm going to break it down further. Look at it right now. Bledsoe right now was right there. Because Bledsoe is right there, that's the guy who actually should be getting the ball because time, clock, score, KYP, everything. Right now, Damian Lee is actually going to rotate quickly to T-Man because that's the more IQ pass. Because it's the more IQ pass, he's going to rotate to T-Man. So you have to actually assume that, kind of think and look at his positioning, and you should actually be hitting Bledsoe. That's the reason why this is called advanced thinking passing. The reason why Damian Lee is also going to go there is because time, clock, and score. Right now, it's a 2-point game. So he's not going to give up the 3 in this situation. Why would he say with Bledsoe and he'd rather give up the 2? I'd rather go to the more open man who he's probably going to pass to, go to him, sprint to him. By the time he passes, I'm there. So you got to see that in this situation beforehand, see his positioning with his feet, see how he's leaving, and actually hit Bledsoe. And that's why this pass is not the more IQ pass, because The IQ of the other team knows that it's more IQ. Both teams, everyone knows, plain sight, this is the IQ pass. So that's why it's not actually going to be the IQ pass. You hear what I'm saying? I know y'all did not see that coming. But if you hoop, you know. This is where LeBron, Chris Paul, guys like this, they would see this and hit Bledsoe in this situation. You hear what I'm saying? Hella advanced IQ. This is where you're thinking. This is where you're kind of seeing it beforehand. Everything you're kind of computing in your mind at the same time, and you make that split decision the second. You know what I'm saying? Look, see Bledsoe? You see how he rotates quickly? By the time he gets the ball not open, look at Bledsoe wide. You know what I'm saying? And you just cancel the whole opportunity, and the game came down to that play because it would be a tie game. Now you put yourself in a bad situation. PG's trying to ISO. He's trying to get on a post-up. He's forced to the corner, double team right now, low on the clock. When am I? Oh, he created a shot. No. Oh, my God. He missed it. But that's a great creation out of what he was in. That's a great creation, but he had to force it. But now look. You wasted an opportunity. And that's what I hate the most is wasted opportunities. Any coach will hate that. Wasted opportunities. Now, look, you have to follow Steph. You don't want him to get a bucket, so you're playing him tight. He beats. Everyone got to help. They double, kind of. Yeah, they double. See? Draymond open 2-on-1. He's trying to... They go past. And then you just add it. It's just chain reaction. It's too fast. You can't really do anything in that situation. Too fast. And it could have been an and 1-2. Now you're in this situation. Oh, my God. That's how you... PG-13, we see your scene, and PG's creating something out of none. But at the end of the day, that possession that I broke down is what it came down to, because now they're at a disadvantage during this now free throw game. Did you ask Dre that? It's a foul. You know, Dre wanted the and 1. He's a damn son. And now you're in this situation now, obviously, because, you know, hey, Draymond, they don't have any timeouts. Know who we're staying with. So obviously they're trying to foul. They're trying to discuss who they want to obviously foul, you know, when he makes the shot, obviously. It's the same shit anyways. Kawhi, like, fuck this shit, man. So what are they doing? Oh, okay, lob. Okay, they fouled Zoo. But IQ, they're obviously going to, you know, catch you with Zoo, then do probably a handoff for PG. Trey ball. We're going to miss it. Try and hit the rim. He's letting them know. Hit the rim, fam. Zoo, if you airball this shit or clap the backboard, hit the rim. He fumbled. That's a tough way to lose, man. And you can see them blowing out the cake because it's Damian Lee's birthday. Blow that shit out, fam. He said, let's go, man. And that's Game Boy. No, Nintendo. Man, that was a great game. Even though the Clippers lost, that was a great game. Like I said, I think there should be, you know, there is his first game. So I know Ty Lue's just going to find out his rotations. Obviously, Ibaka coming back would be a huge improvement because now you have a guaranteed big in at all times. So that helps things. And then the big that you have in can space the floor and shoot, right? Which is Ibaka. So you don't have to do that hella small lineup with Winslow and stuff like that. But, you know, the fact that, you know, they obviously crept back in and PG snapped and went to work, you know, I just think PG's going to have to average like close to 30. PG can't have situations where like he had 22 at the first half and then ended off with 29. Like he can't have 7 points in the second half. You know what I'm saying? Like that can't happen when there's no Kawhi. If there was Kawhi, you could get away with it, but there's no Kawhi. He's going to have to be aggressive at all times. Obviously, how they played him and double teaming, whatever, is different. So he's facilitating as well, too. But, you know, you have to find a way to force those type of more actions and more aggressiveness in terms of, you know, trying to get more points up on the board in stagnant situations. But again, Ibaka will make a huge difference. I think Brandon Boston being inserted in the rotation instead of Coffee, what might be a bigger difference as well, too, because that's another shot creator. He's more like a Poole type of bucket getter, like Jordan Poole, right? You know, you have that creator who is, you know, a spark plug, that type of guy who can get buckets in bunches, a Jordan Clarkson, Jordan Poole type of, you know, creating bag, just give me the rock or, you know, unexpected boom, 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 right? Give you runs, give you push, give you, you know, buckets. Kind of what Reggie Jackson was for them in the playoffs, right? That's kind of what, and Reggie struggled. He's always going to struggle like this, but that's kind of what I think would help. And maybe they would have even won this game. But the Warriors, That's two wins versus two great solid teams already. So the Warriors are ready, and this is without Clay. They're already looking like they're gonna make an improvement. So my prediction of them being the 7th seed, which I actually wanted to put them 6th, might not be. They might even be higher. But again, it's early season. You know what I'm saying? Teams aren't in their full stages yet, or even semi-stage or halfway stage. Like, this is really beginning. And a lot of teams made a lot of adjustments and changes in the offseason. So, it's not really going to show you what they really can be or what they're really going to be until, like, again, Christmas break and going forward. But again, to start it out, that's a great start. The fact that they won a game with Curry going off and won a game without him going off, now when there's his mediocre games, they should win those too. Like, you know what I mean? So that's a great sign for them, for the Warriors. Now for the Clippers, again, I said those minor adjustments, like I said, and, PG's aggressiveness, again, as well too, is Marcus Morris missed a couple of shots. Like, I think they will be good, as well as, Batum's also out as well too. So that's a huge, he makes a huge difference. So, they're not fully what they should be. Obviously, they're never going to be fully what they should be without Kawhi, but they're not, at least if they're the same Clippers you saw when Kawhi was injured versus like the Jazz and whatever. That's what you didn't get to see, because Batum is hella crucial. Him playing the small ball center would even be way better than even Noah Ibaka. Like, those two alone makes this Clippers team a whole different team. So I'm not going to really assess them. If anything, I look at this game as a positive. Without those guys, and with, guys struggling, and while getting blown out and withstanding Curry's hot hand, they still came back, took the lead, even went up 8 in the 4th, and could have won the game. So, it was great to see. Again, the guys getting healthy is going to be the main thing for the Clippers, but I think they'll still be good. Like, the fact that they're in a close game like this without their guys like that, like, that's a testament to why the Clippers are hella underrated, and they're going to sleep on a lot of people's radar. And that's actually better for them, because without Kawhi, they can sneak up on people. And like I said, I think they're going to be a top 4 seed even without him. Right? And when he comes back, it's only going to get more dangerous. So you already know what it is. And this is going to be hella crucial, because the main thing for the Clippers has Kawhi's been always a dominant, one guaranteed guy, and the common denominator and the common factor that's always going to kill. It's been the other guys sometimes not stepping up, sometimes, not doing X, Y, and Z. So them building their confidence, getting established, getting familiar. Now you insert Kawhi, that's only going to help them in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how this pans out. Again, now they know Kawhi's also here for the long run too. PG's here for the long run. So it's only going to get, better in their favor. So, we'll see how it all pans out. You already know, like I said, it's True Talks, because True Talks. Share, like, and subscribe. We out here. There's no down here. There's no drought here. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. You already know. You already know, man. Again, click that notification button so you know when I'm here. Because I'm here. It came down to a lot of those crucial situations, man. I try to do my best to break it down. So, again, spread the word. I appreciate y'all. You already know. It's beautiful, man. NBA's back, man. Gotta love it. And I'm out, man.